Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mimic. Today we'll be drawing, well, a car. Now this is pretty much like the previous video where I try to draw something not from a reference or anything, just whatever I felt like drawing at the time. What I start doing is drawing different shapes, just a general shape of what I want to draw. Then I try to mold it into something I can use, something I can really get into. Now this isn't something you should do all the time, but this is, good practice for improving. Really get into drawing from imagination. Now this isn't something you should do all the time, as I said. This is more for variety's sake. See what you can do with what skills you currently have. Now the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of teachers, a lot of artists, you ask them how to draw. How do they draw so well? And oftentimes they tell you, practice. Which is a lazy way to say what you're actually supposed to do. When they say practice, they don't mean actually practice drawing every single day. Although you should draw every single day. Practice isn't just drawing something over and over again. I mean, you can have yourself draw something over and over again to refine the skill, but it's just you're drawing the same thing. You're not improving yourself the way you should be. You should be drawing different ways. You should practice drawing different ways. Not practice makes perfect, but a variety of practice. What I mean is, say you want to draw something. It doesn't matter what it is. Someone tells you, okay, I want you to draw an apple, and you don't know how to draw an apple. Say you want to do it in different ways. I mean, suppose you want to draw the apple, but he also tells you, okay, I want you to draw it in various different ways, in different stages. And you're probably standing there thinking, what? I don't understand what you're saying. That's pretty much how artists tell you how to draw, or teachers of, artists as teachers tell you how to draw. You look at the object and try to draw what you see. I mean, okay, it works, sort of, but it doesn't quite work that way. There's steps to it, but the artists are lazy. We are lazy. We can't explain it properly. So, how do you fix that? How do you go doing all this drawing? Well, you gotta start with the basics first. I mean, sure, you can draw an apple. You try to do it like every single day, but eventually you'll draw the apple from what you see. But then that's all you'd be doing, drawing an apple from what you see. And pretty soon you draw the apple from memory. But you're just drawing an apple. So how do you fix this? You gotta draw the apple as a shape first. In order to draw the apple as a shape, you gotta practice how to draw shapes. I mean, this sounds simple, but at the same time, it's not. You gotta practice the shapes, and you gotta practice how to use those shapes. For example, you gotta draw the circle. You gotta draw the square, you gotta draw the triangle, you gotta draw the line, you gotta draw the dot. These simple things, if you don't know how to draw these, you're gonna have problems later on down the road. So how do you do it? First, you draw a circle. Then, you draw a triangle. You pretty much have to draw all of these. You keep drawing this until you draw them however you want. You can make the circle thinner, you can make it wider. If you can do all that without having to worry about how it looks, then you've gotten to a step past the foundations of this drawing, and you're ready for the next step, which is drawing it in a three-dimensional space, which is going to be for another time, because that's a whole nother topic, and I don't want to sit here and explain it with the limited amount of time that I have. That takes another 5 minutes probably. So next time I'll explain how to probably draw in three-dimensional spaces. For now, if you want to draw, try drawing simple shapes for now. As soon as you do, we'll go on to the next step. That's it for now. Tune in next time. Like and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. This is Mimic, signing off. Enjoy your pixel art.